buy it. And I thought, what a waste of money.
That's recording, says recording top left.
Yeah, that's it. Okay.
Okay, recording. Right, pointy end, like probably something similar to what you had on your other van.
Yeah.
You had the stabiliser on your other van?
Yep.
You probably had the one that's...
the one before that, yep.
Red handle, it's just a black handle.
Yep.
Slightly different. So you're happy on that? You
yep.
need to be a grease-free
Yep,
ball?
absolutely, yeah.
Okay. Obviously, you're happy with the hitch side of everything?
Yep.
Your breakaway cable?
Yep.
Happy with what that does, yeah? Handbrake, obviously jockey wheel and...
Yep.
How long, I didn't ask you how long you've been actually caravanning?
Oh, over the years, about 20 years,
20
I suppose.
years,
Yeah.
right. So most of this is going to be
Yeah,
similar
right.
to you anyway.
What's the electronic thing
Did you have
do?
ATC on your last one?
No, that's the electronic thing that I didn't know anything about.
Yeah, the ATC is trailer control system. Well, it's basically, it's a brake. All it does, it operates the brakes off your car electrics.
Okay.
So what it is detecting any side movement. When it detects that, all it does is applies the brake slowly onto the caravan. If you imagine the car and the caravan at a slight angle, all it does is stops or slows the caravan down, and the car just pulls it straight.
Right.
So basically, that's all it does.
Okay, and that's the ATC.
Yeah, that's the ATC. This is the indicator light here.
Right.
Obviously, it's not working at the moment because obviously you're not connected to the car. But when you connect it to the car, it does a self-test. So you'll hear it manually testing the brakes. And when it's finished that, it'll come up with a green light there. It can come up with either a solid green. If it comes a flashing green, that means that it hasn't quite finished the test. Okay, if solid green, it's completed its test. Flashing green, it hasn't quite completed its test, but normally from driving from here, say 100 yards, from here to the gate, it will go solid.
It'll clear
it just complete that test then.
Okay.
If it goes solid red, the light does, that means obviously a problem, it hasn't done its test. You can try resetting by taking the electrics out and plugging it back in again, see if it resets. If it doesn't, obviously you can still travel with it, but the system won't be working, so obviously you need an engineer or whatever to come and check, sort it out. If it's flashing red, that means that they may have applied the brakes. Okay, so the brakes might be on the vehicle or on your caravan. Unplug the electric, see if it will reset. If not, again, obviously what you're going to have to do is check. Obviously you've got your motor mover. Just see if it will move back and forward. If it won't move back and forward, obviously the brakes are applied.
Yeah.
You can't move the van. So you're going to need an engineer or whatever to come and reset it for you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Right, go on.
My finger, that's it. Okay, your way.
So that's your vent for your hot water boiler. Okay, and your heating obviously. There's no cover to remove like you probably had on your last one.
Right.
So it will automatically fire up. Obviously, you've still got a cover. You haven't got a cover attached to it. Water in. Probably something slightly different than what you had previously.
Yeah.
To get the water in and out, just pull on that trigger. It pulls out.
Right.
No pump on the end.
Oh, right.
So
Okay.
Pipe. So you've got onboard pump, and that's the pipe that just draws the water out through the pipe into the van. Once you put it in, just clicks in.
Right. Brilliant.
Okay.
Yep.
Battery's fitted. You also obviously got your 240 connection there.
Yep.
That's also got an aerial point in there, external aerial point. So if you've got
Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, and obviously, have you had a motor move before?
A what?
A motor move before?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, your isolating key
Is in that one again.
It's in there next to your
Yeah.
electrics. Okay, which I'll show you that after.
Okay.
Okay. Toilet probably.
Toilet's on this side, yeah.
Toilet's on that side, probably exactly the same as what you had.
Yeah, but mine was on the other side,
Right,
so
you're
that's
on the
fine.
other side,
Yeah.
Well, I can't understand why they put them on the awning side. It's like
No, nor can I.
Because you're dragging them out for the awning. It's like, how's it going?
I can't bloody press this, can I?
Just hold it.
I'll let you do it. That's right.
Do you want to do it now?
No, my fingers don't work too well. Sorry.
It's all right.
Right. Okay, you're away.
Yeah. So control panel. Your 12-volt system's on at the moment. Okay. This control panel is just asleep at the moment. Just press any button that just lights it up, just to show you what's up and running.
Right.
So to turn your 12-volt system on and off, all you do is just press. That's everything off. That's your 12-volt system back on again.
Is that lights and everything? Is it?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Okay. But obviously you've got individually switched lights.
Yeah.
But that, if the lights are switched off, pressing that button won't switch the lights on.
Right.
So
Okay.
you gotta switch them on. Okay. That little light there is just showing you've got 240 connected. That's showing you your leisure batteries connected. That's your water pump switch there, which is off at the moment. Press view levels. And that shows you what the battery's doing.
Right.
Charge-wise. Obviously, it's going for a charge at the moment. That's why it's showing 14 volts. Obviously, normally a decent battery, you're looking at what 12.5 volts.
Yeah.
Normally. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So next thing is getting the water in. Okay.
Okay. Hang on a second. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So we got under here. Obviously, you got the hot water system and the heating system is sitting in that corner.
All right.
That yellow lever there, probably similar to what you had in your last van. is your drain.
Yeah, I always forgot it.
Yeah. So in that position there, it's in the correct position for water to run around the system.
Round, yeah.
If it's up, it drops it down to the ground outside.
That's it, yeah.
Okay, and while we're here, you've got your consumer board there. So you've got switches on the top right. That one's a spare, doesn't do anything, it's not connected to anything. Heating the hot water, if you want electric connected to your heating system, you need to switch that on.
Yep.
Charger button, obviously if you want to charge your battery, you can just leave that on, and as soon as you plug 240 it will automatically start charging your battery.
Yep.
Reverse polarity, that's just a light. If you go on the continent and plug your electric in, obviously they tend to wire things slightly different than us. If you plug your electrics in and come in and have a look, if that is lit, it obviously is reversed, so you just need an adapter to operate off their electrics.
Right, okay.
Okay, bottom right is your trip switches. Okay,
Right.
so the info note there to say what's connected to. Bottom left is your 12-volt fuses. Obviously, again, info note there to say what it's connected to. And then you've also got a system shutdown button, which shuts all your 12-volt system down. So even switching that off up there on your power button, there's always something still running in the background, so that will shut everything off and obviously save your battery for when you need it, as in your motor mover.
Okay.
Okay. So to get the water in, obviously before you put the switch water pump switch on, make sure things like that are in the correct position. You can see where that can go.
Yeah.
And make sure they're off. Same in the bathroom. Make sure they're all switched off, and obviously the drain's in the correct position. Press the water pump button.
Can you do that again? Sorry.
Yeah. All you do is just press that button there. So
Right.
when the light's on, the water pump is switched on.
Right. And it cuts out automatically, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what you do, obviously you've got to get the air out of the system. So open the tap up, get the water running. Obviously I've primed it already. So
Yeah.
to fill your hot water tank, it'd be the same as what you would have done previously. Put the tap to the hot side, open it up, get all the air out of the system. And once you've got a solid stream like that, you've got water in there.
Right.
Okay.
It heats immediately, or you got to wait for it to
no,
heat?
it's not instant heat.
Right, okay.
It will take at least half an hour to warm
That's
up.
fine.
Okay, obviously, as you can see the steam there, obviously I have had the water heated up.
Yeah, I
as
understand.
well. Make sure you bleed the air out of each tap as well. So
Right.
make sure you do all of them. Because if you don't, obviously air will take a lot longer to squeeze down than water. And obviously it's pressurised, so it will continue running. If you haven't got all the air out, the pump will
Okay,
continue
yep.
until it squeezes that down.
Okay, okay.
Okay?
Yep.
So that's getting water in.
Yep.
So behind us now is a control panel for your heating. Okay.
That's a bit
so
like that, right?
that's the on-off button. Okay, so this is your heating and hot water.
Yep.
That little circular thing there is your circulation pump for your heating, so that shows your heating's running.
Okay.
That is your 240 is connected, so if that switch is switched off down on the consumer board,
That won't
that
light.
little plug won't be there.
Right, okay.
Okay, so if you're trying to run it on electric, it won't run if you haven't got that switched on down the bottom there.
Okay.
And the next one is your room temperature. Okay,
Oh,
so it's
right.
showing 20 degrees at the moment. If I press the menu button, then we can alter the temperature of the room if you want to. So the maximum is 30, or the minimum is 5. So you can't literally switch the heating off. If you've got water heating running, you can't literally switch the heating off. All you do is just bring it below the temperature of what the room is.
Right.
So I've set that now to 18.5. If you look at that there, look.
Yeah.
So 20, the room temperature is at, so we've set it below that. The circulation pump's gone off.
Right.
So that's stopping the heating going around your room now.
Right.
Okay, so that's switching your heating off, but you haven't got an on-off button, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so if you want to get the heating to stop, all you do is just bring it below your room temperature. Okay, so if I just bring that back up again, and it should come back on again. It says should do now. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So circulation pump's back on. The next one down is that, like your water is, as soon as you put energy on,
Yeah.
the water heating automatically starts. Okay.
Oh, right, so you've got
half,
no
half a
separate switch,
half a triangle coloured in
Yeah.
means your water heating is operating.
Yeah.
If I press the plus button, what that is a water boost. Okay, so what it'll do is concentrate all the heating on the hot water for 30 minutes. Then after 30 minutes, it'll switch itself off.
And that's what you do when you park up first thing, is it? Once you got
No,
water
you don't.
in.
You don't need to. If you want to, you can. The only thing is, if you look back on the menu, it turns the heating off.
Right.
So it
okay.
turns the circulation pump off, so it's concentrating all the heating on there. So it may be, if you say you use a shower on board, if you concentrate all the heating on, so you did the water boost, it'll give you that just a bit extra hot water to use
Right,
for
okay,
that.
yeah.
Okay. So if I switch that off now, obviously it will automatically do that after 30 minutes. Allows the pump to come back on.
Right.
Which is a circulation pump. Okay. The next two is the energy you're going to use. So you got one. So either just run on gas at the moment,
Yeah.
or it's run on gas and electric. So you got up to 3 kilowatts on the electric side.
Right.
To turn the gas on and off, you just
Oh,
press
God,
that
that's easy.
on off. Yeah. It will tell you if there's if it doesn't light on gas, normally you'll have a yellow triangle comes up on the main screen that says gas failure.
Right, does it tell you when the gas is getting low?
No.
Right, okay.
No, not on this one.
Only when it runs out?
Yeah.
Right,
Well,
okay.
it'll just say failure.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. It's advisable to use gas and electric in the winter. Obviously, that unit is trying to heat up the water and the room. So it's probably going to struggle to get up to heat. If you just use it on, say, 1 or 2 kilowatts on its own, it's going to struggle to get up to temperature. The thing is to use, if you put it on gas and electric,
Yeah.
what it'll do, it'll get up to temperature using both energies. And when it gets up to temperature, it'll shut the gas side off
Right.
and just carry on running on the electric side.
I got you.
Okay? If someone like myself leaves the door wide open and all the cold blast air comes in, or you use all the hot water and obviously you're full of cold water, then it's trying to heat that up, it'll allow the gas to come back on to boost it back up to the
Right, so it does that also. Once
Yeah.
you've got it set up, it just keeps running,
Yeah,
basically.
it just run it. So it'll run on the electric side of it until it needs that extra boost.
Right.
Okay?
So it only uses gas when it needs
Yes.
extra boost,
Yeah,
basically.
it just needs extra boost, yeah.
Okay.
Right, okay. There's a further menu.
Oh, sorry.
Right. This little key in the corner.
Yeah.
I'll press that and unlock it. Press OK. You've got further menu. Okay, if you want to use any of the timers, you have to set the clock, which is that one there.
Right.
This one, the moon, is a reduced temperature timer. So you
Right.
can have a reduced temperature at night time if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Next one is a delayed timer. So a delayed timer, what that does is, say you've got it up on site, and you say you're going to come back on Friday, what you can do is set the heating to come on.
Before we get there.
Yeah,
like,
before you get there. What it'll do then is run for 24 hours unless you change the settings or switch that off. And after 24 hours, it switch itself off.
Okay.
In 7 days' time, if you haven't changed it, it will then run again for 24 hours. Okay, and it'll keep repeating that until you switch it off. Okay. Ones running across here are all pump, so that's all the circulation pump for your heating. So you can change all the different settings of that. You can have it on continuous if you wanted to. So the heating was on a cold day, you can have it running continuously instead of thermostatic control, which it is at the moment.
Right.
The only problem with that is you may struggle to maintain the temperature of your water, because obviously if you've got the heating running all the time,
Yeah.
it may struggle to get the water up to temperature.
Okay.
So it's best probably not to do that. This one here, you were talking about level of the cylinders.
Yeah.
Obviously there is an add-on you can get, which will let you know if you've got an empty cylinder.
Oh, right.
Which is that one there. This one here is to do with bacteria in your hot water tank. Okay, what that one does, if you set that one up, when it will automatically come on around about 2 o'clock in the morning, do a water boost like that, the switch on the main screen, and actually boost the water up, temperature increases, and that'll kill things like Legionnaires disease in your hot water tank.
Oh, right.
Okay, the next
Very
one,
clever.
yeah, next one is a calibration. So obviously the system runs on a thermostat. Okay, so if your room temperature, okay, if your room temperature there is showing say 30 degrees, and obviously a lot colder in here,
Yep.
and you obviously realise that, it won't allow your heating to come on because it already thinks it's at maximum temperature already. So what you can do is calibrate the temperature on your main screen, so it will allow the heating to come on.
Right.
Okay, then, oh, gone too far. Next one, obviously every time you press the screen it goes beep. You can turn that off if you wanted to. That one is screen brightness. That one is language, so if you want to talk French or German to it,
Right.
you can do. That one is, we unlocked it to get into this main screen. You can lock it again if you wanted to.
Right, okay.
This one here is external, so if it's added, which it isn't on this one, you can actually use your phone to switch the heating on and off.
Yeah.
Right, amps. Obviously, if you wanted to, you can change the amount of output or ampage that the boiler uses. But if it's tripping your bollard, you know, because some sites you have a lower bollard.
That's right, yeah.
All you need to do is just set it down on lower on the 1
Lower
kilowatt
kilowatt, yeah.
instead of
Same principle as the other
yeah,
one, really.
That's it. So don't mess around doing that really. Then the last thing, service. That's for the service guys to set up and obviously check the temperatures of the boilers running. Reset, obviously important. If you obviously either get a problem with it or say you've been playing with any of them other icons, you're not sure what you've changed.
Yeah.
Hit that one, it'll go back to factory setting. And translator, that's another one for the service guys. They can plug an external computer, whatever, into it and
Right.
set it up through that.
Okay.
Okay. Hopefully, I haven't given you too much
It's on here.
waffle.
Right, go.
Okay. So fridge, run on gas at the moment. So that little icon's lit. That's your on-off button there. If you want to run it on electric, just press that and it starts running on electric. Once you've got to light the gas, what we do is press that icon.
That's just also.
And away it goes, yeah.
Lovely.
It will warn you if it fails to light.
Right.
So what I'll do, I'll just put it on the 12 volt system there. That's a failure.
Right.
So that 12 volt system is when it's connected to the car,
Right.
the van. and it's running off your vehicle 12 volt system and not obviously your leisure battery.
Right.
It's obviously saying that